Lobidal Group presents Numeracy System in Ancient Egypt and Babylon. Let's talk about Egypt first. This civilization was located alongside the Nile River. It existed from 3100 until 300 before Christ. Because of its location alongside the Nile River, the land was fertile. Mostly, the citizens had livelihood as farmers. The development of mathematics in this civilization was concerned in construction projects. Because the Nile River frequently flooded, the Egyptian surveyors were highly skilled in geometry. Let's continue to Egyptian system of numeracy. The people used 10 as a base number. It was considered as the total fingers in both hands. They had special symbols for 7 numbers. And also, they already knew about fraction. It was written by placing mouth symbol above a number representing the numerator. Let's see about Egyptian numbers. The Egyptians had a decimal system using 7 different symbols. One is shown by a single stroke. 10 is shown by a drawing of a hobble for cattle. 100 is represented by a coil of rope. 1000 is a drawing of a lotus plant. 10,000 is represented by a finger. 100,000 is represented by a tadpole or frog. And 1,000,000 is the figure of a god with arms raised above his head. So, if we have a symbol like this, it equals 3,224. Now is about Egyptian fractions. Let's go to the examples. 1/3 is represented by this symbol. The mouth symbol is above the symbol of number 3. 10th is represented by this symbol. The mouth symbol is above the symbol of number 10. For several fractions, the ancient Egyptians used the pieces of Horus eye to describe the fractions. For 3/4, we should change it into half plus quarter. The symbol will be like this. It comes from parts of Horus eye, which is half and quarter. Now, let's go to Babylon. Babylon was located in the middle of Euphrates and Tigris River. This civilization existed about at the same time as in ancient Egypt, between 3500 until 3000 before Christ. At that time, the people used mathematics for monitoring of grain holdings, merchant transactions, and calculations for irrigation and building projects. Astronomy also made great strides in Mesopotamia. One of the famous heritages of Babylonian civilization is the Hanging Garden. Let's go to the Babylonian system of numeracy. The people used 60 as a base number. It is called sexagesimal. 60 was considered because 60 was a sacred number. It was inherited from Sumerian. And also, 60 has many factors rather than 10. They only had two basic symbols for number 1 and 10. Let's proceed to the Babylonian numbers. The symbol for number 1 is, and the symbol for number 10 is. So, if we have a number 35, the symbol will be. Now, let's talk about positional number system. Look at this table. In sexagesimal notation, the value of a number 5 means 5 times 60 to the power of 0. In sexagesimal notation, 2,30 means 2 times 60 square plus 30 times 60. It can also become 2 times 60 cubic plus 30 times 60 square. But the symbol is the same. Consider the sexagesimal notation for 2,31,45 and 2,31,45. Both notations have different values, but the symbol is similar. So, in Babylonian numbers, it could be ambiguous. Babylonians did not have a digit or zero. Instead, they used a space to mark the non-existence of a digit in a certain place value. For example, 4,0,8 in Babylonian numeral will have a symbol with a space in the middle. So, what are the differences of numeracy system in ancient Egypt and Babylon? First, ancient Egypt used number 10 as a base, while Babylon used 60 as a base number. Second, the ancient Egypt had special symbols for 7 numbers, while Babylonian only had 2 special symbols. Third, the ancient Egypt had clear positional number system, while Babylonian was ambiguous. Moreover, both civilizations had similarities. Both civilizations used mathematics to help their daily activities, such as farming, trading, and building construction for the geometry. And also, they already knew about fractions, and they did not have symbol for zero. Both civilizations had contributed for the development of current mathematics. The ancient Egypt had given us number 10 as our base number. Moreover, the concept of fractions we use nowadays is inherited from ancient Egypt. While Babylon had given their number 60 to us, and we use it for time and angle.